I hope I never actually have to do this in real life. Hello, welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see from the title today, I am sharing one of my worst nightmares with you guys. I don't think I've ever done this video, which surprises me. So I wanted to share with you guys 10 items, 10 products in my collection that I would choose if I lost everything and what I would start out with. So my brain started to churn to see what I would use to multitask and what is it that I cannot live without in order for me to look put together. So if you're interested to see exactly the 10 items that I'm choosing and why, stay tuned. Before I share with you guys all these products, I want to just let you guys know that the products that I'm sharing with you guys today is not necessarily the brand and the actual product itself that I would choose. It is just the category that I would choose. So I will explain to you guys what exactly I will be looking for when and if I were ever to have to do this, so you guys understand where I would come from. Now I'm going to base this off of the way that I do my face, and I normally start out with eyes and then the rest of my face. So that's exactly how I am going to do it. If you've seen any of my Get Ready With Me's, you guys are fully aware how exactly I do my face. So first I would start out with my brows. Now this is only including makeup. I'm not including skincare in this, so that's another whole tally and another whole entire bill. But we're going to do makeup today, and the first thing that I would choose is a hardcore brow gel. I just need something that'll stay in my brows and keep them in place. I don't want anything flimsy. I don't want anything soft. I do have full brows, so I can get away with just using a brow gel. And honestly, I would choose a clear brow gel over a fiber or tinted brow gel, only because I already do have full brows, and I feel like if I were to get those, it would just look way too thick or way too dark. So I know I can control my brows by just using this and kind of manipulating my hairs. So a brow gel, a hardcore brow gel. I don't care what brand, I'm not particular. It's just something that'll hold my brows in place. So I can't live without that. I just need to fix my brows. I just need to fix them. Then I would go for eyes, and honestly, you guys, I need a primer. I just need a primer. This is the one I'm currently using. If I were to choose one, it would be my MAC Extended Eye Base, but I would just choose a primer. I cannot go without having an eye primer on my eyes. My eyes are very oily, so I need something to help me out. And concealer does not help me. Concealer creases. If it creases under my eyes, it's gonna crease on my eyelids, and I need something to help me out. That'll just wear my eyeshadow even more. So honestly, just a primer. I need a primer for my eyeballs to hold me and keep going. If I were to choose one eyeshadow palette, just one eyeshadow palette, I would choose this particular one solely because I love the colors. I've used it a ton. I've gotten to know it. I got 2 different formulas in it, and it is marketed to use all over the face, whether it's eye, lips, or cheeks. So it doesn't matter where you put it. It will be used all over the face, and that's the main reason why I would choose this one. That is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork one. This one gives me everything. I could do my brows, fill in my brows if I want to. I can have a matte highlight if I want to. I can contour with this, bronze with this. I can do my whole entire eye look with it. I can use it as eyeliner. I can even use this as lip liner if I so choose to, or to kind of like, you know, lighten it up in the center of my lips, whatever the case may be, contour my lips. It doesn't matter. This palette will do it all. And this is the one palette I would choose. Not only that, but I also have the option of this putty formula or the matte powder formula. So I have both options in here if I choose to pick either one. And my understanding, these are supposed to be refillable. So at some point, I hope she does come out with them, because I have it as black and I have it as white. This one I feel like is more versatile for me than the pink one. And that's why, 1, you could see how much I love this one. And 2, this is why I haven't purchased the pink one yet. So this is my only eyeshadow palette I would choose. Moving on to the face, I need a matte primer. I just need a matte primer. My skincare is very glowy, very hydrating in the wintertime, and I still kind of keep it hydrating in the summer. I just tone it down a little bit with the products that I use, but I still like a hydrated base. And it looks beautiful as the day wears on, but I still need help with the mattification, whether it's winter or summer. Honestly, I have very oily skin, so for me, I need something, and this, I just need a mattifying primer. just for my forehead and my T-zone here. That's all that I need it for, just a little bit, but I do need a mattifying primer. So I would pick a mattifying primer to use throughout the year. All right, so this one was a little bit tough, but I feel like I honestly wouldn't buy any foundations. I would just stick to a concealer. A concealer I can use to spot conceal as my foundation, as my under eyes, to touch up throughout the day. I don't know which one particularly I would use. I would just use one that's a long wear one, and I have a few. Like this one is definitely one of my long wear ones. I am wearing it under my eyes, and I trust this one in the winter or the summer. So I just want a formula that I can use all year round, use it as a foundation as well as a concealer all in one. I wouldn't pick a foundation, I'd just pick a concealer that I can manipulate, because if I want it to be a tinted moisturizer kind of feel, I just mix it in with a little bit of my lotion. If I want this to be hardcore, I would layer it with the powder and so on and so forth. So I just pick a concealer, no foundation at all. Speaking of powder, I have to have a powder. So I would just pick a mattifying, sort of mattifying, blurring kind of powder that I can use for my under eyes as well as all over my face. Set my powder, set my eyelids if I needed to. Use it to help blend out things. I just need a powder. I cannot live without a powder. I've already used a ton of powder so far this year, and I'm still going. It's just I have very oily skin, and I need a powder. So powder is a must in my collection, a must in my routine. This one was interesting to me because I didn't know how to go about this, but this is where I see myself. I would 100% do this. I would choose a face palette. I would choose a face palette that would give me highlighter, blush, and bronzer all in one. That way I don't have to give up anything. It's just a one and done kind of thing. And this I would splurge on solely because I know I would get use out of this in my eyes, all over the face, or anywhere else. And I can use it in conjunction with the palette that I chose, and that way I don't have to necessarily get bored. I can manipulate it with these products and add a little bit more depth. I have a little bit of variety, something that's no more than like 6 colors. Like I wouldn't go past 6, where it would give me just enough of what I need, but I would choose a face palette, not necessarily a single blush or single bronzer. I would just choose a face palette that gives me everything in one if I only had to keep 10 products in my collection. This is where a face palette would come in handy 100%. I cannot also live without mascara. Now, I think I would end up, this one would be a tough one because I love a volumizing mascara, but I love the benefits of a tubing mascara, and I have yet to find a volumizing tubing mascara. All the tubing mascaras that I've come across are all lengthening. I don't like lengthening. I want my mascara to give me vavavoom lashes, thick lashes, voluminous lashes, and I would choose a voluminous mascara over a tubing mascara and just forego putting mascara on my lower lash line during the hot months. That's what I would end up doing because I just can't give up a volumizing mascara. So I definitely would choose a mascara. And if I were to choose one color, it'll either be a dark brown that's almost black or just a black. It doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't choose a brown one because it would just be too light for my complexion. Last but not least, for lips, I would end up choosing a lip liner. Solely because I can define the lips. I can use this if I want to, or I can fill in the lips if I want to, and I can kind of manipulate the lip by softly lining, filling in darker or darkening the outer line of my lips, and then softly fill it in to kind of make it look like a contour thing. I would grab maybe one of these light shades or mix it in with these colors in here, because you can use this on your lips to kind of manipulate the lip liner to make it more warm, make it more cool, make it a little bit lighter. So this comes in handy multiple ways, and I'll just choose a lip liner and that's it. All right, guys, these are the 10 products that I would automatically purchase as soon as I would completely miss out on all of my makeup. If I were to start again, if I knew my routine already, this is what I would start out with. These are very practical, multi-use products that I can use and really get my money's worth out of them, because I would use them in multiple ways throughout my whole entire makeup routine. And I can definitely see myself doing a whole entire look with this. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do a whole entire video just using the 10 items that I shared with you guys today, so I can kind of give you guys an idea of what exactly to do. Now, obviously this doesn't include tools or skincare. This is just solely makeup, so you have to keep that in mind, that I would have to spend money on brushes, on sponge, on a moisturizer, SPF, that kind of stuff for my skincare. So we would eliminate that and just work with the 10 items that I have. And that way you guys can see a full face of it. Let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that video for you guys. I'd also like to know, what 10 products would you choose? This is very fascinating when you sit down and think about it, solely because we're so used to just being able to use what we have. Most of us that watch YouTube have a larger collection, so we don't necessarily have to really think about, oh, I'm running out of this, or I no longer have this. We always have a replacement in our collection. So we technically, when we run out of things, use up things, we always have the next one coming right up to just use up. So I'd love to know that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was fascinating, interesting, and kind of nerve-wracking because I really had to think about these products and how I do my routine in order to get this 10 things in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. May God bless you always. I will catch you guys in the next video.